Hey everybody, and welcome back to Omni Legacy. Last episode was really awesome. We managed to kill 3 bosses and get to the final boss. Couldn't quite win though, but that's sometimes just how it is. There just weren't enough healing items left in the castle to get us back up to full health before that fight. Now that said, we pretty much just have the last boss before we complete our first round of New Game Plus. And this is a lot faster than I thought we would make it. Like, it's a lot faster than I thought we would make it to the last boss. We could just walk right into the room and kill him, but I don't think that makes a very interesting episode, because either I succeed or fail, and then we only had a 5-minute episode. And I think that's not all that exciting. Plus, I'm probably going to go to New Game Plus Plus, and we might as well have some more money when we do that, right? So this episode we are Sir Culp, the trader, and we have ADHD, so we're just going to be moving faster in general. So let's get started. We only have 11 bucks, there's nothing I can do. Yeah. So let's just get to it. We spent all our money last time, of course. Oh man, it cost us 5 gold to enter the castle. I'm definitely making very sure to keep an eye on OBS right now. Oh, that's cute. And that's just because I don't want the mic cutting out again. So that was really unpleasant last time, having to redub the entire thing. I'm just going to keep pausing and restarting the recording every single time the mic is failing. I'm not entirely sure why this is the case, so I'm just going to have to beg your forgiveness, because right now I've started the run. There's nothing I can do about it. I pretty much just have to keep an eye on the mic and make... Okay. It failed again. Once again, just suddenly, randomly, for no reason other than... Okay, and another microphone stoppage. This is getting really tedious, and I apologize that I'm, like, probably... This is like cutting and I'm apologizing like every 10 seconds. Let's just get back to it and hope that everything works. I'm gonna keep my eye on that microphone, and we'll just have to wait and see. There'll probably be me getting cut off once or twice, and I'm just gonna leave it as empty audio so that you guys get the full gameplay out of it. And hopefully I just notice faster, and then just don't have to worry about it. Alright, so another fountain. Fountains totally saved our ass. Okay, and it went down again, but I tested all the connections, and I'm just hoping that it stops doing this soon enough. I don't care about taking damage anymore beyond surviving. Alright. I don't know when it cut out last time, probably in the middle of that room. Alright. My sword was just barely big enough to catch that. Luckily, because... Oh, that was close. Luckily, now that we do a bunch of damage, I don't have to worry nearly as much about, like, getting into good positions. Because getting into good positions was a problem before when it took 5 hits to kill something. Now we kill things in much less time. Oh, crap. Alright, so we got pushed into this room. I'm going to have to use something to kill these guys. Yep. I mean, the knives worked. Get rid of him. Darn, you really hit me there? Okay, I'm just like, nope, I'm pretty darn close to death. Just from this room alone. Holy crap. Holy crap, we're going back to that fountain. At this point I have no choice. I'm playing terribly right now. I'm going to attribute that to the frustration of having to deal with this mic, and I'm constantly looking over at OBS right now, just waiting for it to fail. I did a whole bunch of stuff, like switching to which USB my setup's attached to. All sorts of stuff like that. Oh, good thing, because I would have totally died there. Alright. Barely staying alive here. Well, if we're gonna do something stupid, might as well do it early. Hyperion's Ring. I'll totally forget what that one does. I really need to look up all those and double check that I've got it right. Because that was not... Helios's Ring is the one that gives you more gold, I thought. Alright. Nice, I like HP. I saw this room, I saw the countdown, and I went, that wall's walkthrough. You can see that it's darker. I don't know, it's got that telltale hint, so that was pretty much the only... Oh, gosh. I've gotta rely on my vampirism of 7 HP a hit, or 7 HP a kill. Like, really strong in here. And I really don't like that. And we're talking not much in the ways of leeway. How many times I get hit. In fact, if I get hit by one of the big guys, they're doing 84 damage to me. This is not worth it right now. It will be soon. Once I've got enough health to easily survive it. Now, we found the forest without a teleporter. That has me slightly concerned. Oh, there we go. I'm taking this for safety. I was actually originally going to say I should just start in the darkness. Yeah, I was originally going to say start in the darkness, like I used to do when I was going to the darkness boss and using other stuff as recovery, going back to the castle as recovery. I think that's what I want to do. Despite the fact that I've been playing badly, I think that's the correct strat. How much of that my mic hasn't dropped off yet? Keep switching it up. I was wondering if I had a driver issue along those lines. You never know. You never quite know sometimes. That kill. I need to get up there really fast. That was a very nice crit. Luckily, that corner shielded us from most of those ice blasts. If they hadn't been a good enough angle, I would have dropped down again and probably I probably would have saved that. Probably. Surprised he didn't throw any stars there at all. That was close. Oh, I thought my sword hit. Maybe it did, actually. That other spike ball actually was a problem. Oh, the dodges. The dodges. Dodges are real. And most of them come from the fact that I have the dash and the 2 jumps. Like, that's really why most of those dodges were possible. My damage being good wasn't actually helpful there, because I wasn't actually trying to kill anything. I mean, obviously my goal was to eventually kill one of them, but I didn't have the option to kill it to prevent it from firing at that exact moment. Now you're going to throw those stars really quick. We've got another one. I'm not actually going to take it. I don't remember what Hyperion Ring does, but it's not the Curse of Sonic, so the chances of it being decent are pretty good. If my mic ever goes out again while I'm waiting, or while I'm doing stuff, I'll go check it out. Okay, found the boss room. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to fight the Neo bosses again. I just don't know. But what this does give us is a backup drumstick. And a backup drumstick is nice. Because we're taking lots of damage here. Darn it. Fire. I don't know if that can hit me is the problem. So I just need some knives. Darn. Alright, so we took quite a bit of damage there, but we got some damage up. That's nice. Is it worth all the health that I just lost? Probably not. And how I managed to dodge that, I don't know. So, when I was dodging that blood, I couldn't say it at the moment, but I used the dash to short circuit the jump. If I had jumped full height, I would not have made it through. I would have hit my head on the blood, so I dashed to make it so I didn't jump to my full height. This guy can really travel when he gets his full swing in, so I just use downward attacks. By the time he reacts to my presence, I'm safe on that ledge. Alright, we've only got a few paths we can take here. Okay, we've got a blood eye. I'm not surprised that I got hit once there. Very inconvenient. I tried dropping down and just did not hit the key press in time. Otherwise I would have dropped straight onto the either into that acid spit or whatever it is, or right into the blood eyes. I want to take that and see where it puts me. I love the fact that it's always when I'm playing as characters that have either, well, it was rotating spells last time, or a static spell. I was not sure whether or not that was going to hit me. Oh, there's... Oh, game. Oh. Well, two can play at that game. They really can. There's actually, okay, as I was trying to say, there's spikes where the map is right now. There are legitimately spikes there, and I didn't see them because of the map. The game is trolling using the fourth wall. See you. Some tricky jumps there. I was more aiming for the sword. I think the spikes do less damage at this point. Okay, I had my finger itching. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was... I know that right next to them is usually safe. I wasn't sure if the arc would actually catch me there. Luckily for me, it didn't. That did, though. I only get hit once more. Need some drumsticky goodness, please. And, like, soon. If I have a really bad room, if I go into a room that seems bad, I'm going to have to retreat. This is probably the boss. No, it's a you need to be small to get the chest thing. There's the entrance right here. And I am not, is it dwarfism? I think that's what they actually have it named. Oh. Crap. Okay. So I put myself in a lethal to spikes situation. In a room with a lot of spikes. That was really actually super dangerous. I'm going to the boss room. I'm going to take that drumstick Gonna take it. And I think I want to warp back to the castle and start clearing the castle. But there's really not all that much left to this darkness there can't be. Like, it's already pretty big. There's 3 doors. Holy crap. Well, that answers that. Oh, God. Testify! Testify! I was just in silent shame right there because I went to hit down and I don't know what I did. I obviously didn't hit the attack button enough. So I am going to use this opportunity to realize that I was wrong in my decision to not leave and use that opportunity to leave. I'm going to enter the forest since it's oh god. I am so surprised I didn't get myself hit there. I reacted completely improperly to that. I'm not going to mess with that right now. Those guys do have a decent jump. Nice. I'm actually pretty proud with that. I thought they could reach that. Luckily, we can one-hit kill them, so it's really more about the twitch reaction. Crit there was nice. That was fun. We've made up more health in this room. Not like a ton, mind you. Enough that I'm willing to go for this chest. Okay, we barely made that. I'll use my dash to not have to jump over those spikes. I'm actually going to try and land on. Yep, sweet. That was if I had gotten hit, that probably wouldn't have been worth the gold that I got from it. Luckily, I didn't get hit, so we don't even have to worry about it. Another one of those. Oh my gosh, okay, we've got acid coming from above. I'm taking care of this. Having to deal with that will drive me crazy. And a random drumstick saves the day. I hadn't looked over at my mic in like 5 minutes, and I was really worried. Like a skull for a second. Okay. That's important to take care of. Him not so much. But with the getting knocked around by shield guy, your options are A, don't get knocked around by a shield guy, which is not impossible by any means, but I'm a little lazy when it comes to shield guys. Thought I would cut those. Until I don't. Oh, but yeah, getting knocked around by shield guy, the danger is the other things in the room, basically. Barely able to open that chest and jump away in time. Mana. This is one of those times where I really wish that I had that wonderful ability that just gets all those buttons open. I'm expecting a mini-boss on one of these. There's the castle. Another weird map layout. And problem solved. That was definitely in the middle of a train of thought and totally away from it. Those two are like in perfect sync. There's nothing up there except a shortcut for you or small. Hello. I'm using the invincibility frames there to my advantage. And no, I have no idea how I did anything. There are some dodges here that I don't think are possible, but yet I'm pulling off. The fireballs are perfectly out of sync with where I needed them to be. Yeah, the fireballs and the blood eyes just were not behaving for me. This rage worked its line with me. Took some decent damage there, but nothing completely impossible. Okay, luckily that killed him. Wasn't entirely confident. And I don't know if I got a crit. I wasn't paying that much attention. And a warg, apparently. Luckily for me... Damn it. I should have known that was going to happen. That's why you don't kill stuff when it's in walls if you don't want to. Okay, so I can't kill those with downward strikes. That's good to know. At least the initial downward strike. Is it worth the gamble? Okay, it's a quarter, and it triples the quarter. Pretty sure that's a reference to a movie. I hear the line in my head, but for some reason I cannot place that movie for the life of me. Oh well, cost us $9,000, that was a stat up. So, when I mentioned in the previous episode, or maybe it was the episode before that, when I was really low in health and I saw this room and I hesitated, exactly what you see before you is why, because I was at like one hit from dead. Yeah. And well, that would have been the one hit that would have killed me, so... Alright, but we got another strength up. The theme of the fairy chests and general stat ups is apparently strength this run, but that is totally okay by me. Damage is always good. I will never say no to damage. This is basically designed to knock you out of this room. But there is something here. Nice. It was in the map, but it was the darker green that triggered me to it. I don't know, interesting. There was also a sparkle where the chest was. Okay. I was like, wow, I dodged that, and then I ran right into him. So, mostly impressive, partially not. What was that over there? Seriously, do I just not remember now? I want to know now, because I don't remember what it was. Oh, that's right. Wow. My memory is great right now. It is so good. Alright, well, back the way we came. We do still have some jungle to explore. And that's enough of that room. Took a decent chunk of damage in there, which is unfortunate. I'm going the right way. Pretty sure if I get too much air, if I don't actively try and fight that, I will get knocked into the spikes. Trying to clear those. Does not happen. Oh goodness, hello. I realized I one-shot those, but I don't want to assume. Because as I mentioned in the past, the enemies sometimes scale like... Sorry. Focusing on avoiding the spikes there. The enemies do scale from basically mid-level as you get deeper into the region. Enemies that you used to be able to one-shot, you no longer can. Oh, that's... Invincibility frames! Darn it, I totally sucked on that one. Alright, oh. Nope. I was thinking it was going to be a blueprint, but it was a setup, which is fine. I'm not going to complain about setups. Never will. Take out that rage without getting damaged. Ooh, I don't know how well this will go. Especially when we've got 2 eyeballs somewhere. I didn't kill the people with that. I was really hoping the hitbox wasn't against me there. Totally was though. was dashing away just in case my sword missed. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. I was expecting it to jump, and then I just mistime a downward strike and take damage. It's okay though, the jungle's almost clear. We found another drumstick in case we need it. Okay, so this is a take no damage. I could kill everything in here, but it's RNG. Okay, see, we got that one. This will be significantly harder. I might be able to just make that run through there. That's probably the more realistic way of doing it. I don't have enough health to do it right now, though. Because if I get caught, like, halfway through taking damage, there's no point for me to continue, and I'll be damaged, and I might even be within lethal range, or like 2 hits within lethal range. If I get sloppy on the way back, getting hit twice is a possibility, depending on how far I make it. See, look at this. There has to be something going on in this room. Look at how big it is. And yet, I don't see anything. Like, look at this room. This room is huge. But there's no darkened tiles, nothing like that. Like, I know there's something going on. I know you are messing with me. Where he ended up being was nice. Quick cases are here. I want to kill these guys eventually, but their missiles are pretty synced up. We can do a little chapping first. That bounce saved me from damage. Unfortunately, I didn't have a second jump there. I'd already used it. I'm going to take some damage. I wasn't sure if that one was fake, so I was just avoiding it. I didn't want to doom this running around. And we get to start from a more convenient part of this room than the first door that we walked through. The first door that we walked through was hellish. This isn't all that great either. Like, just this region right here is bad. But let's make it work out. Basically, my goal was to just hit him as little as possible, like the hitbox. That was just really bad of me. There's no excuse for bad, but we just saw. Huh, I didn't actually realize my sword hitbox could take care of that there. Okay, it's so close to two-shotting it isn't happening. Critical on that one. Made that nice. Alright, so we've now explored most of the castle, I'm sure. Which means our next motivation is Maya. Darn pirates. Yep, who are in fact doing trickery that jump back and to try and avoid the blast just never works. I always just end up walking right into it. Like right there, I almost did it again. They fire at the perfect time. They really do. Alright, well here's the boss. Well, the first boss. Obviously we've already cleared it. But that means that we've got another drumstick available to us. If we need it. If my health gets really bad, I will probably grab those. And probably just take it to the boss. I'm a trader, which is really nice. It's really strong. No, that stuff's there. It's gonna take a while to get there, though. I can't stay in one place for very long. Darn it. I got it, but at the cost of so I do have one option. I thought that would be the case. Okay, this is exposed as to go around. I very well might not be able to. There are a lot of ice things flying around here. It's all about threading the needle on those. But we managed to not get hit, which is a little surprising. I don't like that room. I can get down to where I want to be, though. Except we've moved fast. Right. Using my frames. Get what I can. I think that went better than if I tried to approach it head on. I only got hit once. And that was for all that much damage. I do have some evidence of castle, but I do want to venture. Okay, I don't want to approach it from that direction. So why don't we mess with Maya a little bit differently and just check some other stuff. I can't go down, so I'm just going to be playing this game. Pick off the mimic. There are no chests in this room. If you look at the map, so every chest in here is a mimic. Also, I don't ever see a chest in the middle of those, so I just presume. You assume mimic, you're probably... That's a mimic down there. Just wiggling. That's very nice. Luckily, that's not like a normal fire wizard, and you can't cast shit through walls. Fortunately, that could not get that rage close to take care of it. We're now invested in this room. By invested, I mean there's money on the floor. And now there's not. Which means if we leave the room, we lose money. That is a real chest. You can see it on the map. I noticed it on the map when I walked in, but I forgot about it by the time I got down to it. Alright, let's open it, see what we got. Money. Figures. I don't care. One of those has got to be. Or not. They're just in a weird place. The one behind the chain I thought was... Although if it was a Doomvis or a Doomcard, it would have been in front. More likely. I know that you're a mimic. I'm not stupid. The problem is I don't want to drop down on top of you. I wanted to see what it was. I didn't want to just drop blindly down either. You're all mimics. I know when I'm being... That was actually really close. That was not what I wanted to happen. I wanted to turn around, but I did not put that in fast enough. I'm right next to the flower and kill it. It decided to randomly die and drop 220 gold. I'm an idiot. I'm really a mimic. Pro tip, if you say, I know you're a mimic, and it's not a mimic, it's better than saying that's obviously not a mimic, and ending up with it being a mimic. That's not, you know, you might be a little embarrassed, but chances are, I mean, you know, maybe you're YouTubing, but if you're watching this stuff, and you don't go on YouTube, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know if you said, hey, I think that's a mimic and you were wrong. So you don't even have to worry about it. Just assume everything's a mimic when you're in the map. You don't even have to look at the map then. Of course, I do look a little silly when I do it. But I pretty much look silly doing anything that I do, so... Really, this room is, like, empty entirely other than that? I was expecting more. You're a mimic. Okay, there's... Okay, that was interesting. I'm a little surprised by that. Yeah, there's a little channel for being short. Being dwarfing, midget, whatever it's called in this game. And, yeah, the thing can shoot all the way down, and it really sucks because suddenly there's missiles flying through the wall and your brain doesn't parse it right because this is safe. This wonderful wall here, it's safe. Nothing should be coming out of that. Nope, that's all lies. Oh. Okay, what was another door in that room? Okay. Very nice. And more strength increase. Totally okay with this. actually really simple. I just picked the right timing, and now I can't double jump. Maya, we still got that terrible, terrible, awful room, but now we have significantly more health. We can, of course, still have that don't take damage room. It's not worth it, you guys. I'd like to, but I can't get the gold even if I did. You have to be a Hokage to get into that stuff. Hello. I'm not fond of you being right there. Yeah, that was bad. Let's just check out down here. Okay, I'm actually really close to lethal right now. I just took a lot of damage in those rooms. That is like the most inconvenient level, like height for that platform to be the best like boulder room. Okay. I have no choice but to continue onward. But it's actually pretty darn close to true. Nope, okay. Oh boy. Okay, so I should be able to make this safely. And then I should be able to get out. I need to do some healing. I need to take something. We went from going pretty well to doing pretty badly. That said, though, we don't have all that much left in terms of rooms. I'm one hit from dead. And so did I. That was unfortunate, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. We are trying to farm and get some more money. I can always just pick a barbarian and walk into the final boss and probably just instantly... Well, not instantly, but I can probably win pretty easily. Alright, so this... Interesting. I don't think I've seen Time Stop as a spell, even. Alright, so we've got a Lich King with Crowstorm, which is so tempting because Lich King. We've got a Hokage that is nearsighted and gay. Apparently. I don't really know what gay does in this game. I'm sure if I've noticed it, I've mentioned it, but I don't remember even if I did. So, the Archmage, which is tempting, has spell cycle, so you can rotate your spells. But Time Stop's really nice. And having an eidetic memory, that's what the ID stands for, is eidetic. Yeah, it's spelled really weird. But yeah, that's good. Just, yeah, not sure if I like the weak muscles thing. And then there's Crowstorm. With OCD too. OCD is really nice because it means that all that little stuff that I always break to look for gold also gives me mana. And we get permanent life from doing it too. If we're actually looking to farm... it's been a long time since I've played a Lich King. The Archmage, though, is just really tempting, but the no knockback is, like, unacceptable. You know what, we're just gonna reroll. Alright, we've got 2 assassins and a Hokage. Oh, Dextrocardia is interesting. Means we'll have a lot of mana, but not a lot of HP, probably. weak... Oh my gosh. Nearsighted, weak muscles. I think we're gonna go with Sir Grey the Third. These two guys are pretty much exactly the same, except for their names and their single trait. I'd rather be nearsighted, because I'm focused on looking at my character most of the time anyway. As much as I want to do a Hokage, Mistform's really good too, so let's just go with this. Maybe I'll use my money for crit stuff. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not... Excuse me. I'm not going to be able to max this, because the cost is going to increase, but... Actually, no, I totally did. Huh. Barely, but I managed to do it. Left me with 1,500 gold. Yeah, so this is what it's going to be like. Notice how blurry the edges of the right edge of the screen is. This is pretty much as ridiculous as it's going to get, but you can still see a good amount of detail in that, so I'm not all that worried. Let's see if I can find a piece of armor to buy for like exactly 1,500, or 2 750s would work. 2 750s would work. So we'll just do that. I'd rather have the more armor. It'll pay off more. We crit for almost 400, and we have like maximum crit chance, which means we're gonna be like always critting. And when I say maximum, I mean we've maxed it. We have 50 base crit chance, and in reality, our overall crit chance is at 65%, and our crit damage is naturally at 125%. Plus what we actually get from... Plus the extra bonus damage that we get from there. So basically, it's 125% on the 285%, I believe. So we would multiply by 2.8, then by 1.25. So 135. If I could do the math, I just don't want to at this exact moment. But anyway, thanks for watching. This was a pretty good episode. I'm really sorry about the mic issues in the beginning. Apparently it's working just fine now. I'm not entirely sure why, but obviously it must have been some sort of connection or driver thing. We'll see, I guess. I'll be recording more probably in the near future, and hopefully it'll behave itself. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you learned something, even as cautionary tales. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.